From a drug peddler to an Adventist leader, the story continues in part 2. Marak and his life started taking a turn and change after he started reading the Great Controversy. He decided to keep the Sabbath holy, but he had one unusual habit which was interfering his growth in Christianity. He had the habit of smoking. He knew it was bad, but he could not quit it. One Saturday, while he was passing a few buildings, he saw a billboard on a wall of a church which said, "Quit smoking in 5 days." He took it as God's call and walked into this building, which was a Seventh-day Adventist church. It was afternoon of a Saturday. The church was literally empty. Just a few literature evangelists who sat there after the service and talking asked Marak what he wanted. He said he wanted to find out certain answers to the questions raging inside him. The literature evangelist smiled and told him to come the next day, rather next Saturday, to the church. Marak came back the following Sabbath into the church. He enjoyed the sermon about Jesus. He was amazed at the kindness of the churchgoers and how people talked to him so nicely. Next Sabbath morning, Marak was convinced by the group of churchgoers to come with him to this place which was having a big meeting. So the following day, he wore a t-shirt and a shorts and waited on the designated place for his friends from Adventist church. After a few minutes, he realized probably the Adventist church members forgot him. There was a little confusion whether he did the right thing by agreeing to go to this meeting. But right when this thought was coming to a sentence end, the Adventist church members came and picked him up and took him to the meetings. 1,000 people had gathered for this wonderful service. The preacher was a British pastor all the way from London. He had spoken about a wonderful incident from the Bible, and he had spoken a little longer, and everybody moved in their pews. When he made a very startling statement, he said, "I know that I'm supposed to end it now, but I know that there is somebody here who needs Jesus." That's when Marak was astonished how he knew that he was talking directly to Marak. And the pastor also gave him a life testimony about his life as to how he was into drugs and smoking and various other bad habits. That even the preacher's mother had stopped praying for the preacher. "Then I met Jesus," he said. "He took me from the bottom of the life and put me to the highest point," the preacher said. "If you want Jesus to change your life, just come here in the front," he invited young people. Almost 1,000 people walked up to the front near the preacher. But Marak sat in his place, and the preacher made the second startling statement. He said, "Don't think about others looking at you. Just come here, come to the front. It's between you and God," he said. Marak realized that he was standing. Marak realized that he was walking. Marak went closer to the preacher. And the preacher said, "Jesus is telling, you are free. You are free to have a place in my kingdom," the preacher said. Marak understood the plan of salvation for the first time. And the pastor concluded the sermon telling, "I want you all to go and tell everybody what the Lord did to you this morning." Marak took it very seriously, when he went to every bench who were having their lunch and told them all, I have met Jesus. He has changed my life and I will be in his kingdom. He said, everybody. He took it quite literally. From that day on, Jesus changed his life. Marak wanted to do what is right in the sight of the Lord. Today he is a youth leader in the Adventist church in Poland. He says, with my youth ministry today, I really feel that God has saved my life, not only for his kingdom, but also from physical death. Because he said this because his friend Matthew is dead and his other friend Marak, his other friend Martin, is in the jail. Marak realized that God has given him a second chance. I really want to help young people, he says. So I have given everything to him. Marak ends his testimony. Today, he is a youth leader in Poland. Thank you for your 13th Sabbath offering in 2017 that helped build a television studio for the Hope Channel Poland. Mark is the longtime youth leader of the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Poland and a speaker in Hope Channel Poland, the local affiliate of the Hope Channel International. God bless Marak.